Hey everyone, Kano here with Mrs. Kano again.
Hello.
It's been a little bit, so we figured we'd jump on and do a quick video, hopefully quicker than our last few have been.
We're not so good together with keeping it short.
That's alright. But anyways, just to start off, just a few housekeeping things. Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty unboxing. We had the box for a while. In fact, I think we got it the day we did our Wonder Woman unboxing.
Yes.
And it just kind of sat over there for a while, and we never really got to do it. And we kind of already found out what was in it, and I'm a little bit disappointed in it. I mean, the stuff inside is cool, but for the 40th anniversary, to get only 3 things, one being wristbands. I mean, the kids like them, but the pop was cool, obviously, the speeder, but when we already had a Pop Deluxe with the Han Tauntaun one, and we got better stuff in the box to go with it, I kind of was hoping for a little bit better, especially for the 40th anniversary. And with the death of Carrie Fisher, and I mean, she was on the box, I was kind of expecting something Leia in the box, and there wasn't anything. I mean, she wasn't even the pin or the patch or
yeah, that was
anything.
kind of crappy.
So we were a little bit underwhelmed for it. I mean, obviously we like the pop, and
yes.
We've been obviously we're Funko Pop collectors, and we like to get the, it was kind of cool to get the salt and pepper shakers, because we didn't have one. I mean, she has a lot of the mugs that she likes, and there's something a little bit different.
Yeah.
But no t-shirt,
no socks.
no socks, no, I was hoping for a holographic Leia, you know, who knows, maybe that'll come eventually. They teased something before, Funko did on their Twitter, and I was kind of hoping that was in this box, but it wasn't. So, but I mean, we're gonna get the next one anyway. I collect all of them, so that's that. We also decided today, I think we're gonna pass on the Spider-Man box. We like Spider-Man, me more than Mrs. Kano, I guess, but they showed the one pop, and it's nothing too spectacular. We already got, I think the one out of there that I wanted was the glow-in-the-dark vulture from GameStop, and we already were able to get that. So
yeah. You can only have so many Spider-Man pops.
Right, and I mean, like I said, besides Star Wars, and I guess, I don't know, whatever you're collecting.
I break all of the rules. Like, we had decided that we were gonna kind of like scale back the number of different collections we have within the pop collection. And we're like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're really only gonna buy Star Wars ones, and I think I had decided on Disney or something.
For the most part, but we said if there's anything that jumped out at us, we'd pick up.
We didn't follow those rules at all. We never do. Like, we're really good for a little while, and then
actually, I think I've actually done that. It's kind of strange.
He has.
I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I thought she'd be able to do it a lot better than I have, but
obviously, what we have to show today proves that I'm now the worst one.
Because honestly, on our trips, I have been the one not getting a lot, because I've been trying to stick to that and only getting things that I really want. And obviously, Star Wars is the one that I try to get every single one that I can. And I mean, there are a few other collections that I'm still trying to finish up and collect. But other than that, unless it's something that really sticks out, like the Vulture, I thought was very cool, and I didn't have that.
We like to pick up the exclusives for the other. I think that's more like, we still love the thrill of the hunt, so if we go out and we find an exclusive for something that we might not necessarily be collecting everything to, we're still going to pick it up because it's cool to have. And I don't know, I always have a thing for the exclusives. They usually have something a little extra or something different. So
I like exclusives too. I like the chase, because it's harder to find those right away. I mean, after a while, you can't find them. You can usually sometimes still find the regular series, but sometimes I think even the regular pops are cooler than the exclusives. Yeah. So
like Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I guess we've broken this down into 3 separate days. We went on a little bit of a run at a few different stores and places, and we found some good deals, and I guess we'll show those off now. So.
All right. So the first thing is I was kind of on the fence about Fantastic Beast Pops. I did buy the Barnes & Noble exclusive Newt. And I said, well, I'm going to just grab it because he's pretty cool, and I knew I was going to like the movie because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan anyways. And let's face it, when you go to these San Diego Comic-Con releases and you're out there with everybody, you just grab them anyway. You know, like if you mildly like them, you pick them up.
But that one we lucked out on because we didn't get it the first day. We ended up finding it later at another store. It was like down below something, just sitting there. I was like, well, we didn't get it. I grabbed it and gave it to you. So that was a good pickup. Yeah, we'll never see that again. So.
And the only other thing we really got was the Niffler that we found at Target, right? Yep. And I loved the Niffler in the movie once I finally got to see it. So I was like, that's the one that I really want to have. We already had Newt. I wanted the Niffler.
And we actually had the Phlox Niffler from Hot Topic in our hands. Hot Topic had a deal going on with like buy 3 for $30 or $25 or something like that. But then we read the fine print. Like we were ready to check out.
We tried to check out and they didn't include it.
Yeah, it was like no Hot Topic exclusives so instead of getting it, we just put everything back, and I don't think that's around anymore. So we'll have to keep an eye out maybe, but.
So anyway, Fantastic Beasts. Wasn't really planning on getting all the common ones, but we went to Hot Topic and they had buy one, get one free clearance, right? That was what the deal was. And they had some pops there for $5. So he saw not all the Fantastic Beasts, but 3 of them. So I grabbed those 3, and Kano Jr., I guess I should just say this because it's gone. He has the Jin Urso from Hot Topic. Yeah. That was also $5. So we were able to get 4 pops for $10. Well, yeah, $10.
Ended up being under 10 because you had
Oh yeah, and I had $5 like rewards or whatever.
Like
so yeah, somehow it ended up being $7 with tax and everything. But $7 for 4 pops, you can't beat that. So the first one we found was Serafina, which I think she's so cool. I love her headpiece. Like it's very, very intricate. These things kind of make me wish that we open them, but I'm still never gonna open it because I just can't do it. But yeah, she is very, very cool.
Maybe eventually, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll open some. And then Percival. He was a good find. And then we have Tina Goldstein. If you have Newt, you have to have Tina, right? So those are the 3 that they had. We got Kano Jr., the Jin Urso, and that was actually all we got at Hot Topic that day. Our Hot Topic here is awful. They never have anything. It's very tiny because we are it's not even really our local one, but it's a very tiny store. So that's what we got at Hot Topic. Next up, we went to our typical FYEs, GameStops. Nothing at any of them. So we ended up at Toys R Us. It's like our last stop on the way home, always. Mm-hmm. We always bring the kids to Toys R Us. It's like their reward. If you're good, you can go to Toys R Us. We don't even promise we're going to buy anything, just you get to go run crazy in the store. So there was really nothing. And as we were walking out, we saw the Spider-Man Dorbs, like a whole row of them. And I had looked through the first 2 or 3 of them, and there wasn't really anything worthwhile in the first 3. So I was checking out, I can't remember, we were buying something, and all of a sudden Kano Jr. comes over.
No, I did. It was me.
Oh, it was you.
Oh, I gave it to him.
Yeah, he gave it to, yeah. And he's like, look what Daddy found! And it was the Chase Spider-Man, which I love Dorbs. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but I don't like Spider-Man. I'm just not a fan. Never been a huge fan. I mean, I don't hate him or anything. He's just, whatever. But you're not gonna turn down a Chase Dorbs, and our plan is to hopefully trade this for something else that we want. We're obviously missing some of the harder to find He-Man Dorbs, you know, and things like that we really want to have. So we picked it up. We don't plan on we're not going to sell it. We're not going to try to make profit off of anything. We're going to use it to trade. So that's what we found. I was pretty excited about that. And then somebody was whining because he didn't get anything the whole day and everybody else got something.
That's true.
So we were at Walmart and he said, you better come out with something good. And let's face it, our Walmart, they're all awful. So we came out with the Logan DVD because we had to buy the Logan DVD. And I bought him his first Loyal Subjects He-Man box, and we got Trapjaw. So Kano Jr. was convinced we had the one gold He-Man, and I think he was a little bit disappointed when we opened it. But he doesn't realize like odds or anything yet. But it's pretty cool, and I like the fact that it comes with all of his little accessories. As you can see, we haven't taken them out, and if I know you, you won't because you'll be too afraid to lose them. But yeah, he has all of his little accessories, which I think is awesome. Like, that's the one thing that you don't find with like mystery minis and all that. They don't have all their little things with them. It's just the figure.
I've seen these for a long time. I've been wanting to get them. Obviously, I mean, the whole reason we're into Pops for the most part is because
He-Man.
The He-Man. I mean, I was collecting all of my, He-Man was a big thing in my childhood, and I started trying to get all the He-Man characters again, and just happened to be out, and I found the Pops, and that's kind of how we got into starting to collect them. So, but they announced these Loyal Subject He-Mans, and I've been wanting to get them, but they're very expensive. They're between like $12 to $15 for one.
Yeah, they're $13 at our Walmart.
I mean, I kind of see why, because they're very detailed, and there's articulation, and the mouths move. They got different things to put on.
Little things.
But I mean, obviously, I want to get all of them, and that's going to be an expensive trip to get every single one.
I think we would have been less hesitant to buy them if we knew that they did all of that. Like, we didn't know. I just said, you know what, I'm going to buy one.
And there's still mystery. I mean, I now have Trapjaw, so if I go to another Walmart and pick a box, I could get another one. And that's the problem is, I mean, I don't want to spend $15 or $13 on one that I've already had, you know. So that's the only downside. Because these are really awesome, and eventually when I have room, I'd like to have like a He-Man section, and have these would be really cool. So, but that's what I got on our first trip.
I had to get him something.
Yes.
I couldn't listen to mine anymore.
Like I said, I've been very good about not just buying stuff because I've been getting stuff, my regular Star Wars Pops, and I've been only getting things that jump out at us. So
so these were yours.
Yes, I picked these up. I went out. They had gone someplace, and I was meeting them that afternoon, and so I just happened to go out and look at some things. And I went into GameStop, and they had we have two GameStops near us. I went into one, and they had their $5 Pops, which usually aren't very good.
Yeah.
But they had them buy one, get one half off, so it ended up being $7.50 for two. And since we had just been the day before, or not long ago, was it the day before or 2 days before?
I think it was the day before, actually.
Yeah, we had found the Fantastic Beasts Pops, and we said, all right, let's try to find them. And just so happened, I walked in, and Queenie was there with the $5 sticker slapped right on top.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well, now I got to get it. Because...
Was she the one with the double sticker?
She had two. It used to be $9. But
my job is to take the sales stickers off, and it's incredibly stressful because I don't want to do anything to ruin them. So I was so excited because I'm like, oh great, I'm getting the sticker off. Oh darn it, there's a whole nother one underneath.
So I guess in the 2 days, we besides the exclusives, I think we only need 2 more. We just need the regular Newt and the Jacob.
Yeah.
There's a couple other Nifflers. What's the Demi?
The Demi-Geist
from It's
Amazon.
not on the back here, but I think there's a regular one and a see-through one.
I think they didn't put them on there on purpose,
and then
right?
I know there's another Newt from Hot Topic who's with his little walking stick or whatever his name is. I forget.
And what was the other one that you got?
And then, I didn't know if this was. I've been wanting to get this since I first saw the movie. I thought she was a really awesome character. I was kind of up in the air if I wanted to get the whole set. There was a couple I wanted to get. We ended up getting 2 of the exclusives, but then we stopped doing it. And I just rewatched this movie for the first time with Kano Jr. But we got Jayla from Star Trek Beyond, and I even told him, I said, if we can find these for cheap, I'd kind of like to get the set. And she was by far one of the coolest characters in the movie. And when I saw it, I wanted to get her. So, yeah. But she was...
I don't really like Star Trek, but she's pretty cool. I have to admit, like, her pop is pretty awesome, and I love the details.
I actually got a pop. If she wasn't there, Kano Jr. would have gotten another Rogue One pop because they had a few other ones there that he doesn't have yet, and
he's
might as well get the 250 pop.
And we finally found the Saw Gerrera, which we should probably just mention in passing that we found the Saw Gerrera with the Walmart sticker on it. Because a lot of them didn't have them, especially up here. So Kano Jr. actually got the one without the sticker, and we traded ours out. But that's because we already had that. We weren't going to save it to show it or anything. So
I guess I'm now on the lookout for the rest of the Star Trek set. Try to get them for $5 or less. They're not worth that
much. And there's two more Silicon Valley ones that we have to find.
Yes, I mean they have the 2 marked for $8.98 instead of $5, while the rest are $5. So I haven't been able to get those 2 yet. So if they ever dip to $5, we'll grab those because they have a bunch, both of the GameStops.
So on the same day that I was out of town with the kids and he was meeting us when he bought these 2 pops, I actually stopped at a few stores where I was, and I never have any luck, and it's always hard to look when I have the kids, but we went to Toys R Us again as a treat and struck out. We were looking for the Teen Titans.
Teen Titans Go, the new... I don't even know if it's out. I mean, you could have pre-ordered it, I guess, but I don't know if they've sent it out or...
We're just looking for the exclusive, not the 8,000 colors of Raven, but the exclusive Teen Titans that we're seeing come out. We're trying to find those. They didn't have any. They had some Dorbs, some more Spider-Man Dorbs. I went through them. They didn't have any Chase ones because, like I said, I'm all about trading right now, so that's the best thing for me would be to find another one, try to trade it. But I could not come home empty-handed because if I go out and I make that effort, I feel like I need to bring at least one home. So I actually found the Toys R Us Star-Lord, which we said we weren't buying the whole set for Guardians of the Galaxy. We did last time. A lot of the characters are still the same. I'm not saying we're not going to get the new characters, but I still like to try to pick up the exclusive ones. I'd love to find a life-size Groot, but all of our Targets suck. We went within, I think, 3-hour radius to every Target. We asked if they had them. None anywhere. Our local Target, the one guy, we did find one guy who knew about it, and he was the one that bought one of the 2 that came in and saved the other one for his buddy.
Yep.
So, I don't know if we're going to get that. That's kind of what we found
out around here now is, I mean, I didn't know how many people around here collected, and I don't know if they actually collect or if they just get to flip it. But I talked to the 2 people at GameStop, at both of our GameStops, and they said that they can't keep them on the shelves. People are standing outside when they open. And I asked because in both of our GameStops, the last new thing I've seen was the Spider-Man Pops, which was at least 4 weeks ago now.
And that was only because we went that day.
Right, I went that day. I haven't seen the Vulture since.
Yeah.
I had to ask because they had the regular vulture out, but they didn't have the glow in the dark one, and I asked them if they had any, and they had one in the back, so I got one, and I've never seen it since. And but I asked them, and they said, yeah, people just come in as soon as they open at 10 o'clock, and they basically wait for the deliveries and whatever.
Yeah,
and
they know what time the trucks are coming.
So they get whatever's new, they grab, and they can. So I have not seen a single new thing. And I told them, I said, well, I'm not going to be like that. I mean, that's not. I can't. Right. I mean, I have a life. I can't just go. I mean, we do this for fun. Yeah. We do want these, but
they keep trying to push having us pre-order, and
which obviously might have to happen. I don't like it, but there are so many pops that we never see anymore.
And they're expensive too, though. That's the thing. Like,
right, but I mean, if we're never going to see them again, a lot of these places don't even get some of the sets.
Yeah, well, when we started out, it wasn't as big. I mean, it was still pretty big. It was not cutthroat. We could still go out and actually hunt and find them. We didn't have to pre-order. Like, we love the thrill of the chase and just trying to find what we're looking for. That's becoming more and more difficult, and because we're narrowing down what we're looking for and what we're working on, it's incredibly frustrating because, you know, when he's looking just for the Star Wars ones and can't find a damn Rey with speeder because people are buying them 8 at a time, it's frustrating. And I think that's the hardest thing. I mean, we love the fact that this is taking off because we love Funko, and that means they're doing well.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously they're making more because there are people out there buying them. But I mean, honestly, they come out with new things every day, and I swear we don't see half of them even hit the store. So, I mean, and now they're doing. I mean, the chases are even easier to find. They're 1 in 6, so they're not expensive. So people are flipping them, or trying to flip them early so they can make some money, but they're only gonna end up settling around $30 maybe. Right. So I don't know why you'd pay that, because you can. But the problem is they're still scooping up all of them, and we're not being able to find one. Like, the only chase we've found since, besides that Dorbs, is the one my sister found for me at a Walmart down south. So
yeah, and it was like a Walmart that people don't really go to, so that's why we had some luck. Right. But
so I mean, even now they're 1 in 6. I mean, we've had some luck. We found a handful of chases in the wild.
But that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was before. We've had some luck with the chase department, but some of these are, and I like the Riddler, and I've been the Riddler for Halloween, and there's a Riddler chase. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the 66 Batman, but the Riddler chase looks like he's got his suit on and the hat, and I mean, if it was the regular one, that's the one I'd want, because that's the cool one. I like that one, but it happens to be the chase, and I'm not gonna. It's gonna be impossible for me to find, unless they come out with another Riddler like that.
But even still, I don't think
that's not 66. But
you want to go through the rest of them?
Yeah, let's do this. I was at Target, I think the same day, and if there's something at Target, you better pick it up, because it's gonna be gone as soon as people know. And so I've been checking out this, and we don't have a lot of these, right?
No, we really only got the exclusive Ramon from the last one.
Right. I don't know. It just I think they're shaped weird, and
the boxes are sideways.
I don't know, but I thought this one was really awesome.
Yeah.
So the
metallic
chrome-looking Lightning McQueen.
It feels funny because we have bookshelf that we display all of these on, and it just feels funny, like flipping them
sideways
the wrong way so that they fit. So, you know, he's sitting in there like that, and it drives my OCD crazy, and I think that's part of it too. Like, I can't have a sideways pop. It just drives me nuts.
He said if you ever find a better way to display stuff, this could be cool, but
yeah, he is definitely cool.
He was too cool to pass up, and they only had 2 there. This box is the one that was actually worse, but the pop itself had a bunch of glue or something on it. So I put that one back and got this one. But then
we went back the next day.
Went back and there was like
whole box,
like 5 or 6 more, unfortunately. But oh well.
That's all right.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's not like it's not one of our main collections, but it was definitely cool. And then
the Target.
This is your other rant.
Well, the Target is finally getting rid of most of their old pop tees because I think they're getting these new ones in, which I went back the other day and
they
were there.
Yeah.
So they're putting these all on clearance, which is cool because we've been able to get a bunch of shirts, but they haven't had the size for me. We found one.
Yeah, what's great is Kano Jr. is getting close to a men's small. Like he can make it work, and I wear like a medium. It's a little bit big, but I wear a medium. So it works out really well for us because
they only have like the smaller
that's the only sizes left.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I guess all of us collectors are big guys. I don't know.
most of you are men.
I don't like my stuff skin tight, so I could probably wear a large, but I like to get the extra larges. So, but this one, they got the Spider-Man one.
I wasn't fighting him for it anyway, so.
For Richie. The last one we got was the Batman and Robin one, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I got you that one, right?
And
yeah.
And she's gotten a bunch, like 3 or 4, and
I got the Star Wars one.
2, I think.
I don't know. I can't even tell you. I got a bunch of them, and I wait until they go on sale for like $4 because I have so many T-shirts that I have a hard time justifying it. But they're definitely cool. Oh, I got that BB-8 one too. That was pretty cheap too. And
this is also another reason why we don't need to get the Spider-Man box because we already got a T-shirt.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal. And then here you go.
Oh yes. So yesterday was my birthday. And the kids are at that age where they want to buy their own presents. So baby Kano was determined to get me a train, but ended up buying me the Batmobile.
Yes.
Like a little Hot Wheels version of the Batmobile. It's absolutely adorable. It was a big secret, you know, she's not good at keeping secrets. Yeah, she's not good at keeping secrets, but luckily somebody intervened before she really told me. But that's what she had wanted to get. And then Kano Jr. actually got me the Walmart exclusive Wonder Woman. And I'm not a huge DC collector, but I love the women DC superheroes. Like, I don't know, they just seem so badass and I love it. And Wonder Woman is like my icon. I want to be her. I think she's so cool. And so I'm very excited that the movie's coming out, and I'm very excited that I got this perfect birthday present. Definitely cute. My kids know me pretty well, so.
And I don't know what happened because we went there and I found a.
Oh yeah, that.
I found a Kylo Ren little plushie that it was in the clearance section for $3. So I was like, so I got that for baby Kano, and I picked that up. And when I went to check out, I scanned the clearance price on the thing, and it came up regular price like $9, and I was like, excuse me. So they came over and they're like, oh, just scan it regular. So they took it out and I scanned it regular, and it came up $3. But so then I scanned the Wonder Woman pop, and it came up $5. I was expecting to pay the $9 it's usually at Walmart, but it came up $5. So I told her, I was like, if she wants to complete that set, she can go get the three main ones.
Don't say that too loud. Everyone's gonna beat me there.
So she can go get the 3 main ones for $5 each, $15. Complete this. I mean, there's still a few exclusives out there that we don't have yet. I think we have we got the 2 from the box.
Yes.
And we got this one, but there's one at GameStop. I think there's one at Hot Topic, and Entertainment Earth had one, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
So.
Yeah, but very cool. We've gotten quite a few actually. We go in these spurts where we'll get like 6 or 8 of them, and then we don't get any for a while. I like when they put them on sale, because some of these ones, the common pops that we don't pick up right away. Eventually, I mean, nobody seems to pick them up anymore because everyone's out trying to get the exclusives and the chases. So these kind of fill up the shelves, and they need to get rid of them, so they put them on sale, and the ones we want, we try to get. So, which is why we've almost completed the Fantastic Beasts set. Just like that.
Yep, we got 4 pops in 2 days of the set, and
under $20.
Spent easy.
Yeah.
$12.
Oh yeah, $12. $12. Really? We all know I love a deal anyway, so that makes me very happy. I got the ones I wanted, and I didn't have to spend a fortune. So
yeah, honestly, the Lightning McQueen was the most expensive thing we purchased. So
yeah,
I
but even still, we use our red card.
Right,
so
even that was,
yeah.
but still, I don't know why Target never did that before. They're marking up their exclusives now, so I don't know.
They're catching on.
But I guess that's it for now.
Yep.
Another long one that we wanted to be short.
Our short videos.
But we don't do them that often, so when we get a chance, we can. So
obviously, with the kids, they're usually a little bit shorter, but
yeah.
This time we waited till they were in bed.
We have a box. A couple. What more?
Oh, the Disney box.
Disney box will be coming shortly, so we'll open that one up. And then we won't have one until Star Wars again.
And we're getting that other package from Funko on Monday.
No.
But
other than that, unless we find some more while we're out, that should be it for now. We've had a few more ideas for some videos, so hopefully we can find the time to do that. Not really showing things off or unboxing, but if we get a chance, we'll try to do those, since we might not have a lot of unboxings and showing off to do. So.
Yeah, we're definitely being more selective about the boxes. We're always going to get the Disney because that's the one I love.
And the Star Wars because
that's the one is the one he loves.
But,
so those you will always have, but the other ones we're kind of looking at the themes and saying, do we really want this? Is it going to be what we want? If they tell us what the pop is ahead of time and it's one that we definitely want, then we'll do it. But for the most part, we're just cutting back on the other two. It's just getting to be too much, and I'd rather have that money to go out and buy, 8 pops than to just get one with, granted, a cool T-shirt or other accessories or whatever. But right, so that's kind of what we've been doing. But that's about it.
Okay. If you have anything we want, let us know. We got Chase Dorbs, Spider-Man.
We got some other stuff too.
Yeah, we do. Eventually, we're gonna have to start putting these up because we have a few extras and some things that we've gotten that we don't need anymore that are worth something that some people might want out there, and we're still trying to track down some things to complete some of our collections. So hopefully, eventually, we'll put that. Maybe just keep an eye on our Instagram because maybe that might be where we do it.
That's true.
Kano Pop on Instagram, and if you stumble across us, give us or subscribe to us here. Give us a comment. We like those. And tell your friends. Let us know if you got one. Maybe we'll take a look at yours as well.
Of course.
But other than that, that's it for us tonight, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.